So Arnab, firstly, thank you for inviting me on this platform. I'll keep my remarks extremely brief because I think we're running way beyond time. Just a few things I thought I can mention is that having served on submarines for years, I know the complexities that are there in the domain, and particularly hunting for submarines is not easy at all. So I think the first thing that really needs to be done as we roll out our UDA architecture is you building up a baseline, a base layer, because it's only once you have a complete baseline of an acoustic map, so to speak, that you can use that of your basic ambient noise levels, etc. And that becomes your reference point, because then you're looking for aberrations from that, and from that aberrations you can compare and see as to your helps you in your identification. And that's going to be a Herculean task, to build up that base layer, because you'll synthesize and fuse data from multiple sources, and that data also tends to be seasonal. So you have to, put it all together until you get a completely fused, and it'll always be work in progress. I think you can never have it complete. It'll always be work in progress. So the other issue I thought was, where you can, as this data starts flowing, it was mentioned in passing, one is about dark shipping, of course, that once you have an acoustic map and you can look at acoustic map aberrations, then, even if a ship has got the AI switched off or things like that, then you can know at least to home on to certain areas that you need to search in, etc. Even for spoofing, if you constantly make this, correlation between AIS and acoustic signature, and if you find a mismatch between these two, then you know that you've got a problem in certain areas, and then you can focus on those specific contexts as well. Uh, Lastly, I thought I'll just make a very brief mention is that, and this is more on Sridhar's presentation on marine spatial planning, that this data becomes very important, because the default position, I would say, on exploiting the marine environment and by is always uh, uh, antagonistic, in a sense that if you, I'm sitting here in Goa, where every time there's a proposal, for example, to open a marina, let's say, for, a pleasure craft, etc., the automatic position of the fishing community is to oppose it, because there's, so I think these are just based on perceptions, and you assume, that is, I'm not saying they're wrong, but, but it is only data that can either prove or disprove this. And therefore, I think, the more data that you build up, then you will come to rational decisions on these matters, and not, just based uh, on lobby groups, etc. Putting out a certain message which is not backed up. So I think you will some it will be better for the environment. It will be better for the economy if these decisions are taken on a rational basis. So I'll end my remarks over here. Thank you.